Hi, welcome. Today, I am going to explain about the film, Past Lives. Spoilers ahead, watch out fully. Na Young, Sung Ah Moon, had a crush on Ha-sung, Sung Min-yim, a boy in her class, when she was younger and living in South Korea. Her parents' decision to go to Canada coincides with the beginning of their relationship. The two boyhood buddies fall apart as their lives in other nations progress. 12 years later, in New York City, Na Young, now known as Nora Greta Lee, is an ambitious dramatist. Engineering student Ha-sung, Teo Yo, is back in Seoul and hasn't stopped dreaming about his childhood sweetheart. Facebook allows the two to reunite, and before long, time zones apart, their lives are centered around frequent Skype conversations. But the video calls cease coming in since neither of them appears ready to abandon their early jobs. The lives of Nora and Ha-sung go on for a further 12 years before they cross paths once more. When Ha-sung does, at last, travel to New York, she drags up all the emotions they had assumed they had put behind. 12-year-old friends Na Young and Ha-sung in Seoul, South Korea, fall in love and embark on a date that their parents arrange. Na Young changes her name to Nora Moon and the two lose contact shortly after her family immigrates to Toronto. In 2012, 12 years after Ha-sung's military duty ended, Nora moved to New York City. One day, Nora finds out on Facebook that Ha-sung, who was not aware of Na Young's name change, had commented on a post that he was searching for her. They are reunited via video chats but cannot go to each other's place because Ha-sung is going to China for a language exchange, and Nora is going to a writer's retreat in Montauk. In the end, Nora informs Ha-sung that she wants to concentrate on her writing and her life in New York, so they should put their conversation on hold for a bit. Nora meets Arthur Zacharansky at her retreat, and the two become enamored. Ha-sung also makes a new friend, with whom he starts dating. Arthur and Nora were married and residing in New York 12 years later. There, Ha-sung, who is no longer with his girlfriend, meets Nora. Since he acknowledges to having suspicions that Nora might have married him in order to obtain a green card for U.S. residency, Arthur questions whether he is a barrier in their own flawed love story. Nora, on the other hand, declares her love for Arthur. The three go out to supper the next evening. At first, Nora interprets every conversation until she eventually just uses Korean when speaking with Ha-sung. He ponders what their relationship was like in other lifetimes and what may have transpired if she had stayed in South Korea, and they had never gone. Ha-sung apologizes to Arthur for talking to Nora alone while she goes to the loo, but Arthur responds that he's happy they met. They head back to the flat of Arthur and Nora. Inviting them to come see him in South Korea, Ha-sung makes an Uber call. While Nora and he wait and stare at each other non-stop, the Uber pulls up. Ha-sung asks Nora what their connection would be in their next life, speculating that perhaps they are living through a prior life. She claims not to know. She sobs in Arthur's arms as she walks back to her flat as he drives off. Comment your favorite sequence in this movie recap with time snaps. Thanks for watching this awesome recap. Subscribe for regular movie updates.